stopped on the road. We were trying to locate some this morning, doing some calling in different spots that we've had luck earlier this week, and heard one bull in probably a couple hundred yards, so we started working in slowly towards him, and we were doing a lot of bugling, and he was responding. He wasn't really getting any closer, but we got pretty close to him bugling, and then I heard him kind of take off up over a knoll, and we weren't sure if we spooked them or if they were just kind of moving around. And so we walked in another couple hundred yards to the north of him, I guess, and then got back on him, had him talking again, and worked our way in. I was like 50 yards behind running the cow call, and we got probably, I was probably 80 yards from him. Josh was probably around 40, but the bull was on the other side of a big bush like that one there, and he was raking, and I don't know if we could have ran at him and got a shot or what, but we were kind of thinking that he would step out and get a nice clean shot that way, and he instead just kind of turned around and walked into the woods and then didn't want to play any longer. So we it's like 7:45, still got time this morning to get some bulls talking, so we'll see what happens and try to get on another one here. We switched it up last night. We were going to hunt water in an area that we've been hunting. They've been hitting water the past couple nights, and I don't know, we just wanted to switch it up. We didn't want to sit water and hope something came in, but it probably would have been a decent game plan. But anyway, we went to a glassing spot, glassed up a couple bulls from like 4 miles away. So we knew the one was big, and it was definitely a shooter. The other one we weren't sure. We couldn't really get a good glimpse of him, but we knew there was at least one shooter bull. So we took off in the Razor, got over here to this area we're at this morning. But anyway, long story short, we grunted this big bull in last night. We got up to the top of this like mesa with a little bull in it, and actually like a hidden field up there. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't really know about it, but we got up there and there was 4 or 5 bulls up there when we let out our first like locator bugle, and one was like a couple hundred yards away. So wind was perfect for him. He starts coming in. He gets to like 80 yards, starts raking a tree. We bugle it once more. He starts closing the distance. He's at like 40 yards. He stops. We don't have a shot. He's kind of like looking right at us, got us pegged, or at least like wondering where we are. Starts barking at us. Anyway, he takes off. He spooks and runs across the field. So the other bulls that we heard were across the field as well. So we took off, and actually he's watching us walk across this field the whole time. He's like 300 or 400 yards ahead of us, so I don't know how well how good elk eyesight is, but I know for a fact he saw us, and he must have knew we were humans. But here's a really nice bull, and we ended up getting to the other side, probably 200 yards from where he crossed up and over the other side, and we ended up calling him in again, and he worked his way to approximately 18 yards of us. So I'll show you kind of what happened. Like this rock here, we were probably like right here and he was over here, so we were waiting for him to come this way. We couldn't shoot through here. This is a bush, and he walks this way, and he stops like right here, like one step short of where we needed him to be at 18 yards. So he smelled us. He turns around, runs. Josh does a cow call at him, stops him at 50 yards, and shoots him and misses underneath of him. So we'll show you the video of that right now. But we're gonna try getting in there, getting after these bulls. I just heard one bugle right now. The only footage I have of Josh missing that bull was a GoPro that was mounted to his bow, and that's because my phone, I'm using my iPhone, and I'm shooting in 4K 60, and it filled up the memory. So hopefully better luck today and we can actually get it on film, but like I said, it was a miss anyway, so no blood. All right, let's get after it. So I don't really have much interesting footage of what happens, what unfolds over the next 25 or 30 minutes after that bull does a Yui and bolts out of there. What we found out really quick was that bull was part of the 4 or 5 satellite bulls that we had seen the night before. So they're still up in the same area, and we kind of blew our shot there. I was frustrated because I felt like Josh should have drawn. As you see that bull coming along and about to step out, and instead, you see when Josh draws, that bull just spins around and takes off. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. I don't know if Josh couldn't see the bull as good as I could, or if he was just not thinking that it was going to happen that fast. There were some words exchanged after that. Tensions were a little bit high, and we kind of got at each other's throats there for a couple minutes, and then we decided, all right, these bulls are still up here. We still have about half an hour worth left of daylight. Let's kill one. It was my last night there, and we'd been out there for 5 days, so obviously tensions and frustrations are a little bit high. We're hunting in 80-some degree heat all week long. That particular day we had hiked 12 miles and 200 floors. So we'd put in the work. We'd been on the bulls. We were having all sorts of opportunities. We just hadn't sealed the deal yet. So we're getting a little bit frustrated at this point. We need to just relax and kill an elk. Easy, right? Anyway, we start walking, we start bugling, trying to locate these bulls. The problem was the bulls were kind of spread out in maybe a 300-yard radius or so. So we'd get one to answer, we'd go after that one, and in the process of going after that one, we'd bump one that wasn't bugling back at us. That bull would take off, and then he'd take the group with him. This happened like 2 times before we finally said, all right, we know they're right in this area. We haven't spooked all of them. They haven't all taken off. They're still here. Let's just kind of post up and we'll try to call one in. So at this point, I got in a big sagebrush or whatever, big bush, and I'm sitting there calling. Josh is like 40, 50 yards away, kind of on a hedgerow, just waiting to see if anything is coming in. I'm hitting the cow call, and all of a sudden, I hear a shot and I hear it hit an elk. I'm 95% positive it's a hit. I have no idea what kind of hit, but I can tell the sound of an arrow hitting an elk or a deer. So a minute goes by, I stand up, I walk out to find Josh, and I say, hey, sounded like a hit. Do you know about where you hit him and how big the bull was and this, that, and the other thing? And he's like, yeah, I'm almost positive, I hit him. He wasn't really sure about the hit because it happened so fast. So we go to where Josh thinks this elk was last standing, and we don't find any blood right there. So I start doing little circles out in the direction that the bull ran off, and I'm kind of playing it back in my head from just what I had heard. And I heard the shot, and then I heard the bull take off, and then it sounded like he crashed. Like, I'm used to hunting whitetails, and you a good shot, and you hear him crash into some brush or whatever, or into the ground, and it's pretty loud. So that's what I think happened, and we don't want to just start walking and try to find this elk. We want to actually get on blood and kind of piece this thing together, because we don't want to be trampling all over little blood in case it wasn't as good a hit as what we thought. So finally, like probably 30 yards away from where Josh shot this elk, I found some blood on a cow patty, just like 2 little drops. But I get kind of down on my hands and knees, and we start following this blood trail, and the blood starts getting better. It starts opening up. video, but it just wasn't working out. Huh? I heard you shoot.
I don't know.
I said I heard you shoot and it sounded like a hit.
It sounded like a hit.
Which one was it?
Shit, I don't know. He went here or here? I think he went through here.
Okay.
What were you light?
Yep.
Just up.
All right.
Let me just.
Hey.
It was not.
All right, guys. We got some blood. Oh shit.
And some water.
Yeah. My camel pack's leaking all over the place.
Right there.
Dude, I'm telling you, I thought I heard him crash.
I thought I heard him crash too. And I've never seen him.
You're getting too far ahead. That's where we marked. That's where we marked blood.
You sure?
Right here. Stop, Josh. Right here on this cow patty. So don't go any further.
I'm gonna start circling it. Up here. Blood. Blood. Oh yeah.
All right. Oh, look at that.
Blood. 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 A lot of blood. Oh, now he's pumping.
This is a dead elk, dude.
Now he's pumping.
Laying out the red carpet for us.
Stop right there. Blood.
He's flying.
No, he ran and then he stopped.
Where?
From the center of the field, and he hangs.
I wonder if that's where he stopped back there where that big pile of blood was.
No, he hooks a leg. Just hold tight.
Blood. Blood.
Blood. Holy shit.
Is that him?
That's him.
Holy crap, dude.
It's not a big one, but I will take it for my first elk.
Dude, not a big one. Are you kidding me? I would love to shoot that thing for my first elk. Dude, congrats. Oh my gosh. We worked hard for that thing. Oh, we got on a bunch of bulls that were bigger than that, but we just couldn't get it done. And I don't know. I'm happy with them. Are you?
I'm stoked.
Sweet 4x4.
Younger bull. It was fun. And I have help packing them out.
Oh. Well,
67 yards. Now I want to see where I hit him.
about those burgers, we might be having back straps tonight. We are having back straps tonight.